Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the another session of Social Studies. Today we are on lesson number 3, our mineral resources. Now, from where we get the minerals? We get the minerals from digging the earth, from digging the land. Deep inside the earth's crust, we get the minerals. And minerals are of different types. We not only get only one type of mineral, we get different types of minerals. Some are metallic and some are non-metallic minerals also. Now minerals are converted by pressure of heat, and it gets changed into different forms. Now in this chapter we are going to learn about mineral resources, types of minerals in India and their importance. Now, before starting the topic, let us do the warm-up session. Write the names of the following items. You have to write the names of these following items. Like for example, we can see this is an iron rod. These are bangles. Then this is a foil, aluminium foil. Okay. Then this is a wire. This looks like utensils. You can see utensils. Now the question is, do you find anything common in these items? Hint is also given. What are they made of? In these items, can you find any common thing? You have to write, okay? What are they made up of? We know that all these are from the minerals. So exactly what type of minerals are they? Okay, you have to write. Next. The minerals and their types. Minerals are naturally occurring substances that are found deep under the earth's surface. So we get the mineral from the earth's surface, that also very deep inside the earth's crust. They are found in different types of rocks and on ocean and river beds. See, minerals are not only found from the land, we can also get minerals from the oceans and from the river beds also, from the rivers, down from the rivers also, near the rivers. All minerals are not found in their pure form. Impure form of the mineral is known as ore of that mineral. See, all minerals are not pure. Some minerals are there which are impure minerals. So that impure mineral is known as ore. The process of digging out minerals from inside the earth is known as mining. So we know that we get the minerals deep inside the earth's crust. But how can we take out the mineral from the earth's crust? It needs a process. So what is this process? We need to dig the land, and we have to take out the mineral. So that process is known as mining. Okay? The deep holes dug into the earth to take out minerals are called mines. So mines, the process is known as mining, and when the deep holes are dug, so that to take out the minerals, it needs the help of the mines. On the basis of their composition, minerals are broadly classified into metallic and non-metallic. Now minerals are metallic as well as non-metallic. Now let us see what are metallic minerals and also which are non-metallic minerals. Metallic minerals. Minerals from which metals can be extracted are called metallic minerals, such as iron, copper, gold, manganese, bauxite and silver are some metallic minerals. So minerals from which we can get the metallic substance, the metallic minerals, through which we can make the iron, the copper, the gold, then manganese, silver, etc. are known as metallic minerals. These metallic minerals we can even melt also. Okay, and these metallic minerals can be melted. The ores from the mines are melted in factories to obtain the pure metal. So the ores which are impure metals, minerals, They are taken to the factories in order to melt and take out the pure metal from these minerals. Okay. Now next, iron. Iron is a metallic mineral. Iron is the most common and widely used metal. It is used in making tools, utensils, machines, buildings, bridges, railway engines and many other things. In India, iron mines are found in Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. So these are the states where the iron mines are found. Next is copper. Copper is mainly used for making electrical wires, tools and utensils. Its ore is mainly found in Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. See, ore. Ore is an impure mineral. This copper mineral is not found directly. We get the ore mineral, which is impure mineral. From there, they are taken to the factories and it is turned up into the pure metal, which we get the copper. And copper is used in electrical wires. Then it is also used in utensils. Now, manganese. Manganese is used to make steel, glass, alloys and also in blue pottery. It is mined mainly in Karnataka, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Goa. Next, aluminium. Aluminium is a light metal extracted from bauxite ore. See, aluminium is also extracted from the bauxite ore. Ore, we know that it is an impure mineral. Another ore is a bauxite. From bauxite ore, we get the pure mineral which is known as aluminium. It is used in making aeroplanes, utensils and other household items. In India, large reserves of bauxites are found in Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and also Maharashtra. Now gold. Gold is a rare and expensive metal. It is primarily used in making jewelry. India has been the sought after source of gold demand across the globe for decades. So gold, everybody loves gold. So from where we get the gold? From the coal mines we get the gold, and it is very expensive. The prices keeps on rising, and when we see that the prices decreased, we run to the shop in order to buy the gold. So India is very famous for wearing gold jewelry. So the demand in India for the gold is also very high. Okay, so gold is also a metallic mineral. Metallic mineral means the melted, which we can melt and take out the pure metals. Okay, now non-metallic minerals. Minerals in which metals are not found are called non-metallic minerals, like coal, petroleum, mica, limestone and salt are some examples of non-metallic minerals. See, coal we cannot melt, petroleum we cannot melt, we can take the refinery process. Limestone we cannot melt, okay, and salt also we cannot melt, we can go for a refinery process. So those which cannot be melted are known as non-metallic minerals. Mica. India has the largest deposits of mica in the world. It is used mainly in electrical goods. Mica is a good conductor of electricity. The electric wires are made of copper, but we cannot touch the copper wire when it is been ejected in the sockets. Okay, if we touch the copper wire when it is being when the electricity is being passing on the wire, we will get shock, isn't it? So in order to protect us from the shock, this mica is used. It is wrapped in the copper wire. Okay, it is wrapped on the electric wire. It is a good conductor of heat. Mica is a good conductor of heat. It is found in Jharkhand, Bihar, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh and Kerala. Next, limestone. Limestone is used for making cement. Its deposits are found in the states of Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Telangana, Karnataka and Gujarat. Next we have coal. Coal is used as a fuel. It is also used in generating electricity, heating and cooking, and in various other industries. So coal is a fuel. It is used for generating electricity. It is also used for heating and also for cooking as well. Coal deposits are found in Jharkhand, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Now petroleum. Petroleum is found deep inside the earth and under the seabed. Petroleum is found inside the earth, also inside the seabed. Oil wells are dug to reach the oil. Oil field is an area with many oil wells. The petroleum extracted is made pure by removing other substances present in it in refineries. Say petroleum is a non-metallic mineral, so we cannot melt the petroleum because it comes in a liquid form. So how can we melt? So it goes for a refinery process. After refining petroleum, products like petrol, diesel, kerosene, cooking gas, etc. are obtained. In India, Assam, Gujarat and Mumbai have large petroleum reserves. All refineries are found in Mumbai, Chennai and Kohli. See, this is a picture of the oil drilling in the Mumbai, in the sea of Mumbai. If you see, if you visit the sea in Mumbai, if you see this, these are the oil refinery machines, the drilling machines. Okay. Petrol and diesel are used to run automobiles, trains and aeroplanes. Kerosene and cooking gas are used for cooking. Other products from petroleum are used in making plastics and cosmetics. So, petroleums are also used for making plastics as well as cosmetics. We can, for example, very common is petroleum jelly, the Vaseline. It is made out of the petroleum. So it is named as petroleum jelly. Next is natural gas. Natural gas is mainly found along with petroleum in oil fields. Along with petroleum, we also get natural gas. It is used as fuel in vehicles. Now activity. Study a minerals distributions map of India and name the following. One state in northern India where we find magnesium, zinc and copper. So you refer the map of India or you search in the Google where we can find manganese, zinc and copper in which state. Then where we can find magnesium, zinc, copper in the southern. This is in the northern India and here in the southern India. Then one state where none of these minerals are found. These minerals are not found in one of the state. Which is that state? You have to find out and write the answer. One state where only magnesium is found. Magnesium is found. So you have to find out a particular state where only you will get the magnesium. Okay. Now conservation of resources. How can we protect our resources? It is very important for us to remember that minerals are not non-renewable natural resources. Non-renewable resources means once we are using it gets over. It cannot be renewed. It cannot be reused. So we have to be very careful when we are using our natural resources. It takes a very long time for them to form. We need to use them in a planned manner, or a time will come when they will be completely exhausted. Exhausted means completely finished. Promoting the use of renewable resources of energy, recycling of metals by using scrap should be encouraged. The government also needs to monitor illegal mining in many states. We should try to find alternative sources of energy which would reduce our dependency on these exhaustible resources. Now next, filling the blanks. A metallic mineral contains a metal in its raw form. Bauxite is an ore of mineral. Copper is used for making electric wires. Oil field is an area with many oil wells. The process of digging out minerals from the earth is called mining. Next we have state true or false. Minerals occur in the open areas. False. Metallic minerals are those from which metals can be extracted. True. Limestone is a metallic mineral. False. Odisha has large deposits of aluminium. True. Minerals are non-renewable in nature. True. So this was about the chapter. I hope so you must have understood the chapter very nicely. So next time we will meet with the next chapter, with a new chapter. Till then, take care and thank you.